What's going on YouTube? Rob here, and I was just outside trimming a tree. There's this old sycamore tree that's not doing so well. It's got some widowmakers in it. So I had to bust out the chainsaw, and I am covered in sawdust. My God. You should see this. Look at this. Anyway, once the job was done, cleaned up, always clean up after the job's done, because the job's not done until you clean up. Come to my porch and I see this. Man, is this cool. I got so excited like a little kid on Christmas. I've been following this company called BattlBox since it started, and I've always wanted one, but I could never afford it. But now I'm at a point in my life where I can afford it, and so why not? So let's do. Now, BattlBox comes in, and picking up where I left off, BattlBox comes in the basic box, the advanced box, the Pro box, and the Pro Plus box. This is the Pro Plus box. It'll run you about $150, and it's approximately a $350 value. How they do that, they buy in bulk, so they get a discounted rate. So, let's crack into the box. Oh, stuff. Look at all this cool stuff. Now, with every, they call them missions, every box you get a mission brief of what's in the box, mission 107. And so, we'll start here. Basic box, Advanced Box Pro, and Pro Plus. First up in the basic box is a product called Nose Slap. If you ever watched any YouTube videos with, like, say, Brian Shaw or any power lifters or whatnot, they take something, they put it up to their nose right before they do a big lift. It drives them nuts. It's smelling salts. And that's what this is. It's a 2-pack and look like giant batteries. Nose Slap. And it gets them pumped up. I've got some in my backpack for work. It wakes you up like there's no tomorrow. And you are just so in the zone. It's kind of hard to believe, really. So, that's the first item. Let's make sure you guys can see this. Don't worry, I'm going to get better with this camera stuff. Second item is something called Uberleben. If you go out camping and you need to make a fire, you need tinder to get things started. So this is just a fun way. Basically what's happening here is this is tinder. You make a little teepee and you set this thing on fire. It's like a key. Oh, look at this, I'm making a mess. Okay. We'll just put that to the side and say we got it covered. Packing material, we don't need that. Now, you're gonna, when you see what this thing can do, this is a keychain, right? Made by Exotech, and if you don't know what Exotech is, they're pretty much the best CNC machining company for this type of stuff in the world. You know how keychains, especially Dad's keychain, where it's real thick and you got to stick your thumbnail in there and break it off to get a key in there? Look at this. You see that little space right there? You just pinch that and the other side opens up and you just put a key on there and start working it around. See that? So simple. Absolutely freaking genius. That is the third item in the basic box. I mean, tell me that's not a good idea. My jaw hit the floor when I saw that. Why it take I've been on this planet 48 years. What did it take till now to get something like that? And the last item is called Wicked Wax. Basically put, it's a tin. There's a waxy material in it, very soft waxy material. And it's for your knives. Dab a little bit on a cloth, rub it on your blade, and it helps maintain your knives. If you've got a steel that is questionable, 420J type steel, something that's not coated with a coating of any type, and you live in a humid environment, you could wind up getting rust on your knife, and this helps mitigate that. Okay, moving on to the Advanced Box. The Advanced Box is a knife, by a company called Deadfish. And there's a little symbol for it, Deadfish. It's pretty cool. They make some good stuff. I've seen these guys at Blade Show. Oh man, look at that. That's nice. Ulu style. Comes with really nice leather sheath. Look how thick that is. And let's open her up. Whew. Isn't that sweet? Meant for the blade style is called a ulu. It was actually invented by Alaskans, native Alaskans, Eskimos, and they're used for skinning wild animal, seals, whatnot. Next is the Pro Box, and in the Pro Box we have one item, the Solo Stove. This is really nice little item here, well packaged. Just bear with me. Box in a box. And here's some instructions on what to do. Register your product. And here is the stove. Comes in this nice little, you get a sticker. Everything's better with stickers is. Comes in a self-containing bag. That way it's not all bouncing around in your backpack. And there's extra room in here for if you want to store a lighter, big old thing of matches, and then you get a fire going, so you get the fire going in that. Put that there, and you got put your little pot on top. Boil some water, put a skillet on, cook up some. If you brought a steak out to the campsite. So the Solo Camp Stove. And the Pro Plus, or the Knife of the Month. Now, if you wind up getting BattlBox, and you get the Pro Plus, you get a knife every month. Literally every month. And look at this. Look how big that box is. This is going to be so sweet. Wait for it. Wait for it. Everybody recognize that guy? It will kill. This is a design by Doug Marcaida called the Grande Fratello. This is meant for one thing. Slicing and dicing two-legged predators. There's some, comes with some ways to register your knife. Maintenance instructions. See these? Don't eat these. There is a beautiful, thick, well-made leather sheath. Oh man, isn't that sexy? Micarta scales, built with thick spine, and Tanto style point. Plenty of edge belly, So this thing, you can chop with it, slice with it, draw, cut, stab. I mean, this thing is a do-it-all. Made by Doug Marcaida, so, you know, he knows how to wield a knife. Beautiful. Nice work, Doug. Alright, and that is BattlBox, and I'm going to come to you with one next month. For now, everybody watch the 6, and I'll see you on the next one.